Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday, September 7th, 2018. And that means it's another day for basics? Is that what today is? You might be surprised because we'll be playing a little bit differently today if all goes well. Last week, you may remember that we played a little bit more kind of geared towards the influence, had a lot to think about. Ways to continue the game, continue developing dem points in that center. But today we are going to be doing a 180 and looking more at the bleep bloop style of play, which will be noticeably less that. Next week we'll probably go back into influence, and then the week after probably go again into bleep bloop, so you can kind of see like the difference between influential style of play and then bleep bloop, and then influential style of play and bleep bloop, and things like that. So for this particular game, or video rather, we are going to be on Midgame. I'm on my 1 account. I figure that's, not quite going into the Q range and not going completely into the mid to high Don range either. It's a nice little in-between point, I think. I do want to warn everyone that it's really hard to call what you're probably going to be seeing here basics. Because there's nothing a whole lot of basic about, like, the AI influence style of play. And you'll see that in a minute. Let's get a game. Got a game. I'm doing double 4-4s. I know how I'm opening, and I know... Ooh, crap. Nice to meet you. I will do double 4-4s. This is fine. Okay. So, right off the bat, I will be hitting his 3-3 point, because 3-3s are god tier. Now, he is blocking me this way, which I would say probably shouldn't do if he's gonna Hane, which he is doing. So here, all we need to do is play until we're alive, which we're alive right now. And now that we're alive, we're going to make sure he can't use the wall. So I'm gonna actually do something that you're probably not recommended to do for Leela, but just like kind of keeping it kind of basic-y. I'm going to split here, which I know Leela would never do, or none of the AI would, but it's nice and easy to see because we can get a 2-space base, like, however we want. He's playing here to try to attack me. I can go ahead and dodge this by extending again, not just once, but twice. And if he dares respond to me again, I can go over here because I'm already alive. Now, with this kind of style of play, you want to do two things. You want to get rid of the wall that you're giving them, or the influence that you're giving them. You want to get this stupid eyelash out of my eye. And you want to know when you have Sente. It is imperative. I have Sente right here, so I will be playing an enclosure, so he can't take my 3-3s in kind. That's actually not a threat, so I will be ignoring him there as well. He can play here, but it's not the end of the world for me. I just attach over here. He can go underneath. This is completely 100% A-okay. I'll just go ahead and connect like so. I'm going to tap him once to keep him low. Tempted to tap him twice, actually. Temptation, temptation, temptation. Temptation, temptation, temptation. I figured this actually should have been high, not the attachment. Now I have to respond. Alright, let's try and get some decent shape here. This attachment should have been higher. I played that too quick. That's okay. That's okay. What's not okay is music I'm listening to. Beware when you're looking for music, just because it has a lot of views does not mean it's any good. I'll play here if he takes Atari, because there's no reason to fear Ko. We'll just play a large move. and be a-okay with it. We got one right here, for example. This can push cut the stone off, which is fantastic. Do I get your corner? I love that corner. Ooh, nice. Loving that corner. I'll go ahead and play here just because I don't want to do anything weird. So he's got this for territory, and that's it right now. I can threaten here, I suppose. Threaten to capture. Why not? Go and play the Atari. And then defend. Okay. He's got that one too, but now I have Sente again. So let's keep playing large points, which is going to be... I've never actually seen them take an enclosure or in a frameworky dealio. So I think maybe I'm going to play this one, so they can't extend. They are a fan of the double enclosure. I'm completely alive here, so I'm not really sure if I care what they're doing. Just keep taking larger points. Oh, got his attention now. I can do a double enclosure because it's kind of hard to live back there unless you really know what you're doing. Now, we want to be obsessed with territory right now. We don't really want to grow the middle. The middle is too easy to reduce. So we're looking for ways to do things with territory. So I think I might just extend here. Seems pretty good. At this point, we've already won the game because the territory we have vastly... Oop, that's actually a Sente, isn't it? He plays here, I play there. Yeah, and if he plays here, I play there, and he turns. Okay, well then... What do you think? Is this better or is this better? This is probably better, right? Yeah, it's probably better. Because the territory he has is this, and that's it. I'll keep him out of my corner. Corners are very, very important. We like our territory. Can turn here. Keep him out of my thing. Keeping all that territories. What else do we have for territory? Well, I got this for territory. Can I kind of poke him here? Threaten to go through, things like that. It's kind of nice. But yeah, that in a nutshell is why this particular strategy is very appealing, because with minimal effort, just take the corner and then reduce, secure your own corners. You develop a territorial lead. They have to do something amazing in order to come back into the game, and it's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and close them. Interesting. Technically a co, isn't it? Yeah, I should have paid attention to that one, huh? So I can't do this one into this one because reasons. That's okay. I will play here. He can cut here if he wants. Little bit of reading required, but that's completely okay. Atari. He just killed himself. Oh well. Oh well. Sorry, dude. You just died. Need a Hane here. So now I will. So we've got Miai for killing him. Actually, maybe he's not dead. I do apologize. I implied you were dead, but if you play here, I have to do the throw-in first, so I can't play here. You are actually alive. How about that? How about that? Okay. Carry on. By carry on, I mean don't get yourself killed. I feel like it's very important to take note of that very, very important fact. Okay. So he needs to play like here right now. Or maybe here. He needs to play somewhere, otherwise he's dead. Oh dear. Protect my group. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think he just died. Yep. He can play here or something and like kill off these 2 stones. But if he forces me to defend this, he's just dead. What's it gonna be? To be fair, you don't have to kill him. Again, our territory in here, our territory up in here, our territory over in here. Just needs to be more than this bottom over here. That's it. That's all it has to be more than. He's wondering if he's alive. I might respond to the push. If he pushes and I play here, okay, he's gonna do that one. Yeah, that's fine too. Because now he's gonna play here. Excuse me? He had to play here, I take and but he didn't. So that's a ladder. And now he's dead. Because these stones don't matter against this group. So this is all dead. Now we just jump out and get liberty so I can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yada yada yada. So that's game. That is game. Now he's trying to reduce me. I mean, that's fine. That's completely a-okay. He can reduce. Because I keep the majority of my territory. See, he's like, same thing over here. Which is second line, second line. If I wanted to, I could play here and try and attack here again, but there's no reason to. There's no real reason to. Instead, we're going to play over here. Let's keep expanding off our territory. Into the middle. Make sure you can't develop this. I don't really see a reason to care about what he's doing. So I'm just going to go and play here. Tari. You're going to play here. Be kind of weird, but okay. Atari. Now I can connect because this stone can't really run anywhere. He throws in. Yeah, not relevant, right? Let's go ahead and just kill that one stone. That's all that really matters. All that really matters. And the game's over. To prove that we were ahead in the beginning of the game, I'm going to load this up in a program where I can show you the estimator. The downside about playing this way is you know what you're going to play before you even like know who you're playing, what they like playing, what they're actually playing. Like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to like invade their 3-3 immediately, and then I'm going to split them. Or I'm going to invade their 3-3, then I'm going to enclose, and if I get Sente again, I'm going to invade the other one as well. That's dead. Let's extend back. Can't go anywhere. Just extend back and it can't go anywhere. So the question here, when you are looking at this, you have to ask yourself, how is it going to... excuse me. You have to ask yourself, how is it going to connect to anything? Or how's it going to get eyes? Well, if it goes into here, maybe like the turn. So can it do anything over here? No, not really. It can't really get from here to here. So we'll just play here. And then it's dead. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Textbook dead group. Can play here and net him. Let's see. Other moves I want to play. Something over in here, maybe. Connect up. What else is large? Maybe the poke, actually. I could poke here into connection. Something like that. Might as well play here. He can Atari. The Atari's Gote. So after the Atari, we'll go and play away. Because it's very important to know when you have Sente. Yeah, does this matter? No. Doesn't change the fact that this can never go anywhere. Okay. Sorry, moving my microphone. Sure, I'll play here. He'll Atari me. I'll get to connect. I save up my 2 stones in exchange for 1. And Sente. Alternatively, he could do that instead. I can play the connection though, because here into here is pretty simple to read out, right? I'll back off. I'd feel bad if I actually got rid of all this territory. Come on, connect. Now we could go harassing, but I'll go away. Put something like that instead. That's an Atari. This keeps them from coming in. So we'll play it.
Overtime countdown has begun.
Did I make a boo-boo? No, I didn't. He plays here, I play here. He plays here, I take. So it's turned into territory. It's impressive. So, not a whole lot to say. I'll probably time-lapse the rest of this for endgame purposes. So jump for the review.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so it turns out he did in fact not go all the way to endgame. That's okay. Now, like I mentioned, I wanted to load this up in something where we can easily talk about points, unfortunately, because whenever we talk about bleep bloop style, you are talking about a more territorial style of play for the most part. So I think that's really, really important. So I'm going to save this game right now onto my desktop, and then I will load it up once it there we go. I will load it up in my reviewing, and I'll just snag Sabaki's window like so. Sabaki is the name of the program that I use to review these days, in case you were unaware. That's what this little guy is. Into our schedule. Alright, so, beginning of the game, everything starts off fairly simple. We take okay, so far the idea is he showed interest in territory here, and maybe territory here. This one's the easiest to do something about it. So we hit it and we give him influence. Thing is, if we play to this extent, we get Tente, so we can go off and play here. At this point, if we were to estimate, it says that black is ahead a little bit because we can't really count this. Like, I would disagree that it's 30. It's not quite that severe. But the question does become, what is this influence going to be worth? That's a bit of an issue. Like the corner in the lower right, it could very well be worth something close to that. But what is white going to play to start catching up for the fact that he just lost his corner? And that's where we essentially want to keep our opponent for the majority of the game. He plays here, that's great. I can play here. Again, because he played this, I can now do something like this one, because it's the same thing here. If he does this way, he is in fact dead. I just didn't want to be like completely tightly enclosed like that. So I responded once, I do believe, yep. Like so, then I played away. He kicked me. Did he do anything to change the score at this point? Estimator says that it looks like we're still doing pretty well. We seem to be ahead at this point because we took his territory away. He's just relying on the influence, and we have Sente. So technically, if you really, really wanted to, you could do something like this one into something like this one, just to further limit the possibilities of this wall being used. At that point, white's going to be, again, just trying to play catch-up for the majority of the game. It's not my favorite way of playing. It feels a little bit too mindless. This is, it's an attempt. It gives him more points. We look at the estimator again. It says that, it cut it down a bit. This is now like 18 or so. But my corner is still available, so I went ahead and I took that for myself. Now that this is actually solid territory, when he plays, let's say how he's supposed to, he plays something like this one, we would play here, and then if he actually responds, well, then we've also got, again, checking the estimator, we're still ahead by a good 20 or so. You could also, if you want to play a bit more cosmic, you could play things like the shoulder hit here and really start trying to build, because if things like that start falling to you, estimator's not showing it. But let's just go ahead and say that something like this starts falling to you, then you can see how like you just start making more and more points over in here. And he doesn't have any really good ways of like reducing the territory you currently have, because you took both enclosures for yourself. So things like this are kind of hard to do. And in a lot of cases, you can even just like flat out kill invasions like this. So not the greatest. But yeah, essentially you play to yeah, this should be over here too. It should absolutely be over here, because if he doesn't do anything, I can keep this low. And that right there is amazing. Because now he only has this territory and that. That's really, really, really bad, especially if I'm getting influence middle of the board. So instead I play a little bit differently. We went to Co, but Co is irrelevant. We can just go ahead and win that Co, or profit after we don't care. This, I think even this is a mistake move. I should play something larger, either over here to again reinforce this and take more points for ourselves, or maybe even something along the lines of this to begin attacking this, because this is small and well, quite frankly irrelevant for all intents and purposes, because if he does that one, then as you can see here, it quickly becomes, did you just kill yourself? Yeah, maybe you did. Maybe you did. So I was kind of taking points, not really getting into fights that we care about. The only fights we got into, we kind of lost for this one. This was just kind of silly. He needed to really go back and do something here to make sure that he's alive. Unfortunately, by doing that, he gives me control of the game again, and I can just keep expanding, at which point, what's the score like now? It's slightly off. This isn't territory. This may or may not be. We don't really know what's going on here. But you can still see overall we're still ahead despite the fact that we've given up a couple of stones here and there. This, however, was just the end of bad things because he really needs to go back. Maybe something like this. But the downside there is that's all dead now. So when we look at the score again, nope, those stones are actually dead. Yeah, now we're going to be up by about 40 points or so, which is just getting worse and worse and worse. So yeah, this is like a very easy style to play. You just take like a lot of early territory away from your opponent. That's the key. Take it away from your opponent. Don't just build it up for yourself. Take it away from them. And then they have to figure out what to do from there. It's like, all right, I took away your points. So now you've got to do something or you lose the game. Let's try it again. Alright, so we're white. Still doing 4/4s. Still invading his corner. Oh, now we really are invading his corner. Back off, let him do whatever he wants, and take the 3/3. Then we'll approach the 3/4. I'm going to answer this so you don't have to. It's a bad idea. He's blocking this way, which actually could be good for him. Changed mind, not good for him. So I'm taking this move away from him so he doesn't have the wall. I'm also poking him because this tiger's mouth was a bad move. And from there I will go into a bit more of a build. I'll go ahead and play her, it's fine. Is this proper move? Yeah, I think so. I'll play her first. So we're alive here. We're developing this. He hasn't really made territory yet. I'll keep poking this because my corner is completely a-okay. And now I'm going to just jump out very, very fast. It further erases. When you looked at the score estimator in that game, you saw that it was estimating him making points with that wall. Here we're like kind of like right up against it. So we're getting rid of the potential in that. So if you remember that the reason why it was like even like 15 or 20 points within range of each other, we're getting rid of those extra points, so now we're further ahead. If that explanation made any sense, it was kind of meandering and wandering around. So there's no reason to keep playing here because he's completely alive. So I could attack this, but that's influence. We don't really care about influence right now. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and play here low before he gets to enclose. I don't know what the AI like to do when they're pincered this way, so I'm just going to go ahead and play a simple settle variation. Because, I mean, that seems like it's fine. Okay. I'll go ahead and cap here. Keep the stone low. He can't play this one because he has to make sure I can't do the Hane stuff. Reading. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know what he's doing. He's gonna push up from here, which is a mistake. Because I'm gonna go here and then he has to turn, then I have to go there, and then he has to do something different. But it's fine. It's good. It's good, man. I'll go ahead and connect here, because that way I can play here and attack and maybe kill these stones. He played there, so that's fine. I'll take my enclose. Now his territory is this. To keep that, we can invade. I will play here, make sure he can't extend. He went in my corner, it's still too small, so I'm going to go ahead and come on out and trying to start surrounding the stone. So we'll do something like this. Play lightly and we're good. Mix shape, you can see we're making strong shape here because we fall into a tight table. He's undercut, so he's kind of maybe dying again. I don't really know. We have a lot of influence though. It doesn't really matter if he dies or not. He might live from this. I back off solidly here because I'm threatening to kill his stone. I taunt it for the same reason. And then we turn in order to get rid of the shape that we see here. And then I'm just going to go and play this one into here. Now we're alive. So now he has to live here too. Back off solidly so we can't put pressure on us. So essentially the main theme here is what happens is we took his territory in the beginning of the game. We took his influence away in the beginning of the game, which forces him to overstep and kill himself. We see it in both games. Like you give them the impression that they're behind, like early on, and then they have to like do other things besides defend themselves. And then either you profit madly or they just die. Because this is still very, very new and they're definitely not used to it yet. I guess in terms of basics, I won't kill this, and I'll show you how we can just keep trying to, just develop. So here we have a wall. Excuse me. We have a wall here. We have a wall here. Keep this from going in. And now all I have to do here is make sure that this doesn't get killed. Make good shape. Can Hane because the cut doesn't matter. What did I just say? So it matters because like we don't like play here because of the cut right there, but he can't look after both of these simultaneously. He disagrees with me. He disagrees with me violently. Okay. Ladder, does it work for us? Confirmed. It's cute. So I don't know, like, it's tempting because, like, he's not alive here yet. I want to turn around and kill it, but I don't know, you know? I want to play here. Might as well, right? There we go. That's the easy way of handling that. Alright, so he's trying to, like, do something here. Just keep them separated. Same thing here. That's not alive yet, so we'll play here. So if I play here, he's dead. Here, Hane, Atari, and then bad stuff. I'll show you the weak points here instead. Here I poke here. He has to go from here to here now in order to live, which just can't happen. Just can't happen. Kind of strange. It's not bad. I can connect. Now you might say, how can you connect? And I would say, show you. He has to play here, which means this dies. And that's fine. Play here, nice and easy connection. He has to play here. So this is dead in Sente. I'm surprised he's not playing another move over here. Make sure he's alive. Because he really needs it. That was rude. Snap back. He really has to play here. He has to do it. Gotta do it, gotta do it. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. I lied. I'm gonna kill it. Atari. Take Atari, connect, take. Didn't change that these stones are still dead. What else do we have? I want to play her. You know I do. You know I do. But there's no reason. I think. Yeah, I can play here into here. If he plays over here, I can play over here, and this is all territory. Yeah, we're fine. So unfortunately, when you play this way, there's going to be a lot of fighting. Play here. No, 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 no. Here and here, Miai. So it needs to play here. Needs to play here. Whatever, I'll just let him do this. I don't see a reason to care. If he Ataris and tries to run out, he's just gonna dial all the stones. Well, you'll discover that shortly. If he plays here, we still play here. If he plays here, we play here, extends, we go back and cut. What are you going to do now, sir? It's kind of, I play here, and, you know, I'll play here, it's safer. It's safer. You can play, like, this move or whatever. I'll just keep pushing in. Can play here. He has to defend himself again, otherwise I can play here. And kill. It's 2 stones. So his territory right now is currently the 2 stones he has captured here and whatever this is. This cell is to throw in over here. Oops. I'll put this one first. No, 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 no. Then I can play here. So these stones are dead again. Which means most of this is my territory. And once again, his only territory is currently residing down in here and like here. A little bit in here now, I guess. Very little. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that barely covers Comey. This doesn't work because this liberty is not taken. Doesn't work either because there's only 2 liberties here. Gote. Do. I don't know. Let's see if I can encourage him to go back and live. Nope. No, I could not. No, I could not. Maybe now I can? Because he needs another move here, man. Like, at this point, you can clamp and accidentally kill this group. Maybe he thinks it's dead. Alright. Here's the moment of truth. Now that I played here, does he think that's dead? No. Okay, he doesn't. So he plays here, we play the Hane, he goes here, we Atari. He goes here and it's Ko. Do. I could play here, he drops down. Na, 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 na. Tell you what, I'll make an exchange. Give me these stones. Nope, okay. Then die. Da, na, 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 na. Dead. And I'll get 9, I guess. Because I see I can play here or here after these liberties are taken away. So this is dead. Didn't really want to kill everything, but it happens. When they have no territory, that's when you really that's when you really see your opponent just like throwing everything at you, including the kitchen sink. It's like anything and anything they can grab. They will take it and they will throw it at you. Like just whatever. And beginning of the game, what you're saying is you're behind. So for the rest of the game, they're going to try anything and everything. That's all there is to it. It's like you knew that was going to happen the minute you invaded their 3-3 and forced them to start like growling and hissing at you. Because they got to try to come back from it. But at the amateur level, it usually means just going nuts. Which unfortunately also means it's even easier to kill your opponent. As we saw here. I got mannered twice. I don't even have an option to manner. I thought we did at some point. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So let's review this game real quick. So again, he approached our corner. He didn't take our 3-3, which is unfortunate. We had Sente, so he took the 3-3. I mean, he could play this way. And then we could play here. And then he could play like modern. This is something that's kind of modern-ish, because you have some territory, you have some influence. Works with your stone. Here, I need another stone in order to do anything over here. But then you can play something like this one. So it's a bit more even. Playing here and giving me Sente, though, I mean, I hate it, but I really hate doing this. I really do. But it's like, alright, I got your corner and I got Sente. And now I'm blocking your wall. You built a wall to nowhere. I got Sente, so I just blocked it. So now what do you do? Because you're behind. You're behind now. That's all there is to it. You are behind. So, gotta use that input something. And at this point, good luck winning the game. Because now I made extra territory here. I'm making extra 4th line territory here. And I can still poke the crap out of you. Right? Like, I'm not doing anything tricky. It's just this new bleep stuff. Like, this isn't influence. This is a stick. And White's developing like a crazy person. At this point, this is even small. I can go like ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then it's like keep playing in the middle like a crazy person. If he kills this, who cares? It's kind of ridiculous. So we played here, and then he played there. Like, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stones, something like that, are not supposed to just capture 1 point, 1 stone of whites. It's just not. It's just not. I don't know what to do here, like I mentioned. But Sente took our corner again. Make sure we don't get surrounded. Make sure we're taking away his large point. We ignore small points for him, focus on large ones for ourselves, which is the attack in the center of the board. And from here, I mean, it's kind of painful. It's kind of painful at this point. A little bit. Because white can develop really easy. Like, with after this move, I can go in and pressure here. So then I've got, like, this kind of wall. I've got some more stuff I can do here. Sente, because of pushing the cut. So it's just, it just snowballs. And then, of course, this, which was just dead forever, which you guys noticed pretty quickly. Because that one, yeah, that one's not good enough. Right? Yeah, we can get rid of that pretty easy. So not that one, maybe this one. But then that's the same thing that we just played. I guess Ko, because he can always take this one. Best he can hope for there, I guess, is just playing a Ko for the entire game. And white can actually fight this Ko too, can he? Because I got this Ko, I got like lots of Ko threats. Because if he ignores that one, there's this one. And then that's like huge. So there's tons of Ko threats. There's tons of Ko threats. Tons. But you can see how harsh it is to like just remove their opening territory from them and then start dismantling their influence. Now, I haven't used any like weird, you know, bleep bloop Jiseki yet. That'll be later. But for now, you can kind of see the direction that this is going, and kind of like the allure of playing it. It takes away a lot of thought on how to use our frameworks or our opening stones effectively. It's more about them and just taking it and going rip it away, check it in the trash can. Next week we'll be back to influence, and then we'll do bleep bloop again. Look forward to that. See you next time.